sure they were in the coach as well. Is that carried on this week into the training ground?
After you have to refocus and think about the best preparation for Villa, but it was a great moment next to our fans. You see the chemistry between players of the bench that haven't played really with very genuine, happy faces for each other, and it was a beautiful moment.
That was the 5th goal you scored in injury time so far this season. So you've got obviously bags of talent, quality players, but that fight and that commitment right to the end, is that what titles are made of?
Well, I think a team has to have an unbelievable desire to win every match, and I think we've got that, and I think we've shown that time and time again. We could have scored earlier. There were some moments that we could have done better to get the 3rd or the 4th goal before, but when it's not the case, the team has resources and has the skill right now to keep believing and actually doing what the game requires in that moment to win it.
Another massive test, of course, coming up on Saturday night, the debate that's going on in terms of your number one. And has that affected him, do you think?
Because the debate, but you got his form and what he has achieved since he's with us, and it's really, really impressive. But what can I say? You know, I have 3 great goalkeepers. I'm really happy I have great wingers that some of them are on the bench, but the question are not related to them. We have to accept that. But as well, we have to support our players in the best possible way. We have to protect them and we have to get the best out of them. So I will focus much more on that. Every player needs the right support, the right love, and they deserve that.
And he's had that this week, I'm sure, from his teammates.
For us, for sure. And he's going to continue to have that.
What did you actually do wrong after your team scored in the league since you were last there?
Yeah.
What do you make of the run that they've been on?
A huge credit to them, huge credit to Unai and the coaching staff for what they've done, the way they turn things around, the way they play. Yeah, they're going to be a really tough opponent. It's a great place to go. It's one of my favorite grounds, very English ground, great atmosphere to play football. So it's going to be a big chance for us.
Get the inevitable goalkeeper question out of the league this season. Are you not allowed to celebrate with your players?
We are, but I think we have a boundary that maybe we have to extend, or we just need a very strong rope with the bench. So maybe we don't move. But we don't move means we don't move. All of us, we don't move.
Because I've seen other managers celebrate even more, like running onto the pitch and apparently not be punished.
That's what I say, we,
so
not me.
Does there need to be a proper clarity about what you can and can't do?
I don't know. Decision is made. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to change it from here to Sunday.
Have you heard that from the FA? I know you had your meeting with them yesterday.
Yeah. No, we have submitted all the evidence, all the opinions, conclusions, context that we had, and we're just waiting to hear.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Becky from the Premier League.
Hi, Mikhail.
Celebrating when, I mean, it's human nature after 90 years if she gets a winning goal.
I don't know how to stop it. It was a really emotional moment. You have everybody bouncing around and you lose sense of where you are, the space that you have to be in. And yeah, it was unfortunate because now I cannot be next to my team on the touchline, but it's a decision that they make. If you look strictly at the rules, yes, we cannot do that, you know. That I think the context is different, and then the we, I think it's very important within that context.
We seem to take so much emotion out of football. VAR stops you celebrating a goal instantly. To stop managers and coaches celebrating a win like that.
Yeah. After that, straight away, I sit on my seat and I stay still there for 30 seconds, but that's after the emotion, you know. So on the moment, I think it's very difficult to demand that.
Okay, Mark for PA.
Hi, Miguel. You mentioned you don't know how to stop celebrating like that, but do you want to stop celebrating like that?
That's a great question. If I was given the opportunity, no, I would like to be there with my players because we work closely every single day to achieve what we want, which is to win the games in whatever manner. And when you get those moments in sports, you should be able to do that. But I understand as well that there are certain boundaries and you have to respect that you are in a away ground. But if I was given the chance, it's a good question. I would be there, jumping.
You talked about Unai earlier, and obviously we spoke to you.
Unai Emery, such an experienced manager. Is it remotely a surprise to you what he's done with that Villa team?
No, I follow him since he was in Almeria. What he's done for every team has been always remarkable. He always improved the players, the team, the club, and he's Basque like I am, and he's a manager that I really admire for what he's done in the game. He's done it in various countries, in different levels, and always been successful. So I'm really happy for him.
Is it nice to have a different team in the top four? Someone like Aston Villa to mix things up a bit?
Well, it shows the quality of the league, and last year there were others, and it shows the competitiveness and the difficulty to be out there, but they fully merit where they are.
And for the game at Villa, do you know where...
Erling Haaland and maybe Mo Salah. Do you think we're overlooking how good Ollie Watkins is? You'll be up against him tomorrow.
Yeah, he's been tremendously consistent over the last few years, and he's a real threat.
How do you stop him?
Like with a striker, don't give him the ball in the box. That's his main quality.
And finally, going back to the other night, your celebration.
Because in almost every other metric at the game against Man City, they came out on top. Had you ever seen a Man City team under Pep Guardiola or a Pep team beating that comprehensively?
I don't know, it's not for me to judge. I think it was a great game of football.
Just looking at the top four now, do you think this is a four-team title race now? Do you think we can count some teams out, or how does that change it compared to last season where it was just two?
I think when you look at the competition, the results every week, this is so open, and it's going to be so open right till the end.
Son?
Yeah, Mikel, how do you think it will